I saw your photo today, and it broke me a little. You were smiling, but your eyes whispered something only I could hear. Pain. You look different now, not just in your face, but in your energy, like someone who learned to smile through quiet storms. When I saw your photo, I realized how much time can change a person. You look strong, but I still saw the pieces you never healed. Your eyes used to shine with chaos and love. Now they're calm, almost too calm, like someone who's accepted the numbness. I can't explain it, but that photo didn't feel like you. It felt like someone pretending to be okay so the world wouldn't ask questions. You've changed, beautifully, painfully, and silently. The kind of change that only comes from surviving what tried to break you. I saw the photo and my heart whispered, they've learned to hide their sadness better now. You used to glow from within. Now it's like you painted light on your skin so no one sees the darkness underneath. That photo looked perfect, but I could tell something was missing. Maybe the version of you that used to love fearlessly. You don't look like yourself anymore, but maybe that's because the old you was killed by everything you endured. I wonder how many people double tapped your photo without realizing the pain behind that practiced smile. It's strange how a simple picture can reveal what words can't. You look fine, but your eyes are still calling for help. I miss the person who used to look alive in every photo, not the one who hides their heart behind filters and captions. You've changed, but maybe you had to. Maybe this version of you is the only way you could keep breathing. The world saw your photo and said you looked amazing. I saw it and knew you're exhausted from pretending. You looked radiant, but your eyes told a story that your smile was trying to silence. That photo wasn't just an image, it was a confession, a quiet scream hidden in pixels and filters. I saw confidence in your pose, but I also saw walls, tall, quiet, and tired of being knocked down. You look like someone who's mastered the art of appearing fine, but I remember the sparkle that didn't need effort. The smile looked borrowed, like it belonged to someone who hadn't been through what you have. You used to laugh with your soul. Now you just smile for the camera. I saw that photo and realized you're no longer the same person I loved. And maybe that's okay. You've learned to hide your wounds in style. The world applauds you, but I mourn the parts you lost. That photo looked perfect, but I could feel the distance between your smile and your soul. I remember the days when your eyes were louder than your lips. Now they've gone silent. You look different because you've seen too much, felt too deeply, and healed too quietly. You've become the kind of beautiful that pain creates, the kind that glows only in heartbreak's aftermath. I wonder if you posted that photo to convince yourself that you're finally okay. I can't stop thinking about how you smiled for the world while your heart whispered for peace. I saw your photo, and it felt like looking at a stranger wearing your face. You don't look like yourself anymore, but maybe this version of you finally feels safe. You've grown into someone mysterious, someone who carries beauty and sorrow in equal measure. That smile fooled everyone but me. I saw the storm hiding behind those eyes. Maybe the old you had to die so this one could survive. I saw your picture and realized time doesn't just heal, it transforms, sometimes into something unrecognizable. You used to smile because you felt it. Now you smile because it's expected. You've become the person the world respects, but the heart barely recognizes. That photo told me everything I didn't want to hear. You've moved on. You don't look like yourself anymore, but maybe that's the price of peace. You've learned to wear your pain like perfume, subtle but unforgettable. That photo looked like freedom, but your eyes looked tired of pretending to be free. I saw strength, but I also saw surrender, the quiet kind that comes from years of holding on. You looked happy, but I know how sadness can wear happiness like a mask. You've become elegant in your silence, graceful in your detachment. That photo wasn't just an image, it was proof that you survived. I stared at it for too long, hoping to find the person I once knew. But all I saw was evolution. You've changed so beautifully that it hurts to remember who you were before the pain. I saw peace in your face, but your eyes looked like they still argued with memories. That photo looked like a new beginning built on the ruins of the old you. I saw that picture, and for a moment, I was proud and heartbroken all at once. You look healed, but I know healing doesn't mean it stopped hurting. You've turned your pain into art, and the photo was your masterpiece. You look so calm now, but I remember when calm meant sadness, not peace. I hope it's different this time. I stared at your photo for too long, searching for the warmth I once found in your eyes. And it's gone. You've changed the way you dress, the way you pose, the way you smile, but I can't help missing who you were. That picture looked like confidence, but I could still sense the ache of old scar under your skin. You've become someone who hides their softness behind filters, and I wonder if anyone notices what I see. I saw your photo and realized how distance doesn't just separate bodies, it changes souls. You looked untouchable in that photo, like someone who has finally built walls too high to climb. I miss the version of you that laughed without needing to prove you were okay. That image looked strong, but I know the strength came from learning to live without love. You don't look like yourself anymore, and I wonder if that's freedom or fatigue. I saw your face online, but the person I loved wasn't there. It was someone reborn from heartbreak. You've become a mystery now, someone the world adores, but no one truly understands. Your beauty has changed. It used to be wild and unfiltered. Now it's quiet and cautious. I could tell by your eyes that you've learned how to smile without feeling it. You looked stunning, but I know how heavy beauty can feel when it's forced to hide pain. I saw your photo and felt proud because despite everything, you're still standing, still shining. You looked powerful, but I recognize that power. It's the kind you earn from losing everything. That image looked like success, but your aura whispered of sleepless nights and silent tears. You're glowing, but I know it's the kind of glow that comes after walking through fire. I saw your photo and wanted to reach through the screen to ask if you're really happy or just pretending again. You've changed so much that I wonder if you still remember the person you used to be. That picture didn't lie. You've mastered the art of seeming unbothered. You used to be transparent. Now you're unreadable, like someone who learned to protect every secret. I saw that sparkle in your photo, but it wasn't joy, it was defiance. You don't look like yourself anymore because you finally learned to love yourself differently. That photo looked perfect, but I felt the silence behind your smile louder than ever. I used to know your eyes like a language. Now they speak in riddles I can't translate. You've grown into someone who hides heartbreak in style, and I wish I didn't understand that so well. You look beautiful, but not in the same way. Now it's a beauty born from pain and distance. That photo looked peaceful, but I saw the exhaustion of someone who's done healing everyone but themselves. You looked like someone who finally stopped waiting for apologies, for closure, for me. You've changed your hair, your smile, your energy, but your sadness still lingers like perfume. That picture was more than a post. It was a statement. I survived. I saw your photo and wondered if you ever look at mine with the same ache I feel now. You've become stronger, yes, but strength always comes with a quiet kind of loneliness. You don't look like yourself anymore, but maybe this is who you were meant to be all along. I saw your photo and felt like time had rewritten us in separate languages. That image looked like victory, but your eyes still carried the memory of every war. You look healed, but I can still see the faint outline of your past beneath the surface. You've turned pain into elegance, something only heartbreak can teach. That photo looked like confidence, but I know it's a costume stitched together by survival. You used to glow with love. Now you glow with independence, and it's both beautiful and heartbreaking. I saw that photo and realized healing made you unrecognizable, but maybe that's what healing is supposed to do. You've become someone the world can't hurt easily anymore, and I envy that. That image looked like a new life, but I could still sense the ghost of who you were. You looked like peace, but I could tell you earned it through storms. You've grown into your own mystery, and I no longer know how to read your silence. That photo looked like closure, but for me, it opened every door I thought I'd locked. You looked like freedom, but your eyes carried a quiet kind of ache that only the past could cause. I saw your photo and realized how far we've drifted, not just in distance, but in spirit. You've become someone I admire and mourn at the same time. That photo made me proud of you, but it also reminded me of everything I lost. You don't look like yourself anymore, but maybe this version finally feels safe in their own skin. I saw your photo and felt both happy and haunted because you're thriving without me. You've become light, but I remember when you were fire.